You won't believe how chaotic it used to be. There I was, a dad with two little tornadoes disguised as kids, a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. You think you know what mess is until you have kids. I'm talking Legos buried in the carpet, stuffed animals in the fridge, crayons on the walls, and toys everywhere. The house was in a constant state of disaster. I remember one night I was walking barefoot to grab a midnight snack, and bam! I stepped on the sharp edge of a tiny action figure. I swear, in that moment, I thought I'd experienced the most excruciating pain known to man. I dropped to the floor, holding my foot, cursing under my breath, wondering why the universe designed something so small to cause so much agony. And that was life back then. Chaotic, loud, messy. I just wanted to watch some TV, maybe hit the golf course once in a while, or just sit alone. But no, not with those two little hurricanes around. The TV was drowned out by giggles and toy explosions, and my only peace came when they finally mercifully fell asleep. But here's the thing, despite the exhaustion, their laughter did something to me. When they pounced on me with hugs, sticky kisses, and shouts of dada, it filled the house with a kind of magic I didn't fully appreciate at the time. Even when I was dead tired, those moments, they made it all worth it. And their mom? She was the calm in our storm, the one who reminded me, they won't be this small forever. Still, it wasn't easy. Their world revolved around me, and in return, my world became them. When they were sick, I stayed up all night, heart pounding with worry. When they were well, the house was filled with shrieks and messes that wore me out completely. I kept thinking, I can't wait for things to slow down. And then, one day, they did. It didn't happen all at once. But suddenly, the toys stopped piling up on the floor. They each got their own rooms and shut the doors. No more asking me to play. They were too busy messaging friends, watching videos, or staying over at friends' houses. The little voices grew quieter. Their tiny hands didn't reach for mine as often. Then came the day they left. First, the oldest went off to university, and the house got quieter. Then the younger one followed, leaving us with empty rooms and closets filled with old toys that no one plays with anymore. My wife and I stood in their rooms, staring at the neatly made beds and the shelves that used to be bursting with clutter. The house was perfect. Finally, everything was exactly the way I used to want it. I sat on the couch with the remote in hand, ready to enjoy the peace I had longed for. No interruptions, no noise, just silence. The house didn't need cleaning anymore. No toys to trip over, no shoes scattered by the door. Just me, the quiet hum of the fridge, and the wind blowing softly outside. And that's when it hit me, those exhausting, messy days I used to complain about. Those were the best years of my life. I thought stepping on that little toy was the most painful thing I'd ever feel. But no, the real pain is missing the past. It's the ache of realizing that all those moments I took for granted are gone, and they're not coming back. If only I could go back for just one more day, to step on a toy, curse under my breath, and hear their giggles fill the house again. To be tackled with hugs, kissed with sticky hands, and yell, "All right, let's clean this up," knowing full well they wouldn't listen. But time moves on, whether you're ready or not. And here I am, sitting in this quiet house, waiting for them to visit, knowing they have their own lives now. I'm proud of them, I really am. But sometimes late at night, I close my eyes and wish for just one more chaotic day, one more mess, one more laugh, one more hug. So if you're in the thick of it right now, exhausted from the toys, tantrums, and bedtime stories, hold on tight. Cherish every mess, every noise, every moment, because one day the house will be quiet. And when it is, you'll realize that the mess wasn't a burden, it was love scattered all over the floor. And the silence? The silence isn't peaceful, it's just lonely. And when that day comes, you'd give anything to have it all back again. Just one more time.